Samsung has finally launched Watch 5 and 5 Pro, and there is quite a difference between the price of the two models. So what is the difference between the two models, and should you upgrade or it's not worth the price? Let's first start with the design. Watch 5 shares a similar flat screen design as the last year's Watch 4. However, the Pro model doesn't look anything like the previous gen Watch 4 Classic. As you can see, physical rotating bezel is now gone. Both the Watch 5 and 5 Pro come with touch sensitive bezels, which is good enough to get the job done. In terms of looks, the Pro variant looks more bulky and rugged, and it is actually big due to its 45mm size. On the other hand, you can get the Watch 5 in 40mm and 44mm sizes. So in the design department, I would say that Watch 5 is a winner, as I like its sleek looks. This brings us to the build of both watches. Watch 5 is made of aluminium, whereas Watch 5 Pro is made of titanium. Both the materials are pretty good, but titanium is lighter and more durable than aluminium. Despite different build materials, Watch 5 and 5 Pro meet the MIL STD 810H military standard, and they can survive up to 50 meters underwater, as both the watches have IP68 water resistant rating. Both watches use a 20mm strap, and the strap on the Watch 5 is similar to the one found in Watch 4. By the way, you can check my Watch 4 versus Watch 5 comparison video using the I button. I have discussed in detail what has changed and what has remained the same, so do check it out. Speaking of change, instead of Gorilla Glass 3, Watch 5 and 5 Pro feature a sapphire glass for display protection. Sapphire glass is more scratch resistant than Gorilla Glass, so it's a welcome improvement. And it's supposedly 1.6 times better than Gorilla Glass on Watch 4. Both the watches are pretty good. However, if I have to pick a winner, it will be Watch 5 Pro due to its titanium body. Let's move to the display department now. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 40mm comes with a 1.19-inch Super AMOLED display with a 396 by 396 pixel resolution with a pixel density of 330 ppi. The Watch 5 44mm variant and Watch 5 Pro both come with a 1.36-inch Super AMOLED display with a 450 by 450 resolution with a pixel density of 330 ppi. There isn't a difference when it comes to the display, so this match is also a draw for me. In the specs department, Samsung has made almost little to no change on the Watch 5 and 5 Pro. For instance, like the previous gen Watch 4, this generation 2 is powered by 5nm Exynos W920 dual-core chipset, and this is probably due to the fact that Samsung has no competition when it comes to smartwatch SoC in the market. I mean, Qualcomm has announced new processors for wearables, but we have yet to see them on any smartwatch. Both Watch 5 and 5 Pro also feature the same 16GB of onboard storage and 1GB RAM as the previous generation. You also get a speaker and microphone to take calls on the watch. And there are also the LTE variants of both the watches if it's a feature you prefer in smartwatches. However, not everything is the same. There are some minor improvements as well. The first one is that Bluetooth 5.0 has been updated to Bluetooth 5.2. And besides your usual array of barometer, heart rate sensor, altitude, compass, BIA and GPS sensors, a new thermometer sensor has also been added. Out of the box, Watch 5 and 5 Pro run on Wear OS 3.5 with Samsung's One UI 4.5 skin on the top. Once again, there isn't a significant difference between the two models to recommend one over the other. This round is also a draw, resulting score of 3-3. With the rumor that Apple will be launching a sports-focused smartwatch, Samsung didn't want to be left behind, and that's why Samsung decided to launch Watch 5 Pro. This watch is designed keeping the athletes in mind. It comes with a live terrain mapping feature, so you can import your maps for hikes, running, or any other activities on the watch. And the best part is you get turn-by-turn navigation, not just some generic line and a dot. There are also various sports-focused watch faces that can make the sports activity fun. You can also save location and use the backtrack function on it to make outdoor activities fun. And all these features are only present in Watch 5 Pro model. The thermometer sensor is available in both watches and was disabled at the time of the launch. However, that is not a good sign, as even though the previous and this gen watch had a blood pressure feature, it is not available in most locations. To Samsung's credit, it's mostly due to regulatory issues in the various regions. Watch 5 series also features an all-new bioactive sensor that is better when it comes to tracking sleep. And that was an issue that I talked about during my Watch 4 and old Active 2 reviews as well. So hopefully Samsung has addressed them. I would recommend subscribing to our channel, as we will be coming out with the Watch 5 review very soon. The watch has all the usual running, strength training, cycling, fall detection and other profiles that you get on the Galaxy Watch. In the sports and fitness tracking department, Watch 5 Pro clearly has the edge over the Watch 5, so the score now is 4-3. Till now, you might have felt that Watch 5 only has some minor upgrades over the predecessor. However, the biggest problem for me was the battery in the previous Gen Watch 4, and Samsung has tried to remedy this situation by increasing the battery size and charging speed. Compared to Watch 4, Watch 5 has 13% larger 284 mAh battery in the 40 mm model and a 410 mAh battery in the 44 mm model, which is a significant update over previous generation watches. Watch 5 Pro is marketed towards athletes, so a long hike with GPS enabled requires a big battery, and that's why it comes with a massive 590 mAh battery. Samsung has also made improvements in the charging speed, as now all the watch supports 10 watt fast charging compared to 5 watt found in the previous generation. Now the winner of this round will come down to your personal preference, because a bigger battery means increased charging time despite fast charging. However, it also means almost 2 or more days of battery life on a single charge. Charging time is not an issue for me, and that's why I pick Watch 5 Pro to be the winner of the round. This makes the Watch 5 Pro the winner, so you should definitely buy one right now. No, not at all. Go on with Watch 5 Pro if you need a Wear OS smartwatch with long battery life, or Wear OS smartwatch with the map importing feature. Or maybe you like looks and budget isn't an issue. And only purchase Watch 5 if you don't already have Watch 4. Compared to the previous generation, this generation isn't a massive update everyone thinks it is. I know, it has a better sleep tracking, although I can't say for sure, I'll have to test it. However, you already have been using Watch 4 for a year already, so why not hold it a little longer? And if you don't have Watch 4, then my advice is go with Watch 5. So which one are you going to buy? Watch 5 or Watch 5 Pro? And if you have Watch 4 already, do you plan on upgrading? Tell me in the comment box down below. I'll be reading and replying to all of your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest videos on wearable tech. Also press that like button if you found the video useful. See you next time.